if people ever made jokes about his weight, he always had a joke waiting or a snap to come back.
Question.
Do you have any regrets as far as like what you've done in your life professionally?
Yep. I just was talking about this the other night. There was a point in my life where I was offered the opportunity to sign to Def Jam Records or Motown Records. And it was at the time that Andre Harrell was at the helm of Motown, and I chose Motown. And as soon as I got in, they fired him. And then Def Jam signed Ashanti.
He spent all that money on promotion stuff.
Yeah, but you know, Andre gave a lot of young minorities an opportunity to make six-figure salaries. I didn't believe it when I would see Albie Shore, Big Bub, all these guys that were former artists in executive positions making like $150,000 a year.
He gave Puffy his start too.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
and of course Puffy had to branch out on his own. But all these other executives that never saw themselves as being executives because they were former rappers, and they all had offices and six-figure salaries and charge accounts and stuff. And I thought, even if that's all he was put in that position to do, he helped.
And he's still doing stuff now, in fact, I think, along with some production stuff with Puffy.
Probably. They're messy. They're all messy. Trying to get some reality show called The Fabulous Life or something. I can't keep up.
Now, I don't think you should have any regrets, because I appreciate the fact how you actually, when you don't like something, you tell and you kind of force the artist to kind of, because there's a lot of crap out there. I mean, and sometimes when I listen to you, I'm like, you know, she's really saying what she feels, and I mean, you know, I appreciate that, because you know, a lot of people are making a lot of money now.
And it's just slipping under the radar.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
we're like, our kids are just eating it up.
Yeah, very much so.
And
so,
I'm wondering,
I mean, you're in a position now where you can actually train and, you know, educate people. They're saying, like, you know what, this is not, it's music, but you need to know exactly.
dig deeper.
Yeah.
Dig deeper. Like, impress me.
Right.
A little bit. Music's coming back around, though.
Yes.
Rap it's a rap for rap, and music is truly coming back around.
So it'll go, you know, right now the R&B is coming back in, and after that it's going to be a phase where the rap will come back in. But
Or it'll be a different form of rap.
Yeah.
It'll be rap fused with something else. But yeah, they've made a mess of that too by getting the money and getting in jail and all this other stuff. Like, yeah, and the shootings, the violence, and
Yeah, I'm glad you said you still have that zest for music, because, you know, definitely I've been waiting to see, okay, I know in the back of your mind you still want to sing it. I mean, it's a gift. You want to bring it out.
Yeah, I do, but I want to do it for fun this time.
Yes.
And I want it to be material that I should be doing at this point in my life. I don't want to be doing teeny bopper stuff because that's what the kids want to hear. Let the kids turn to whatever, you know.
Exactly.
You don't want to walk it out.
My knees is bad.
I'm glad. Go ahead.
This book, I'm happy for your success.
Thank you.
Everything that's going on in your life. But I wanted to know, what made you think that it was time now to write this book? Like, was it something that was weighing heavily on your heart, or, you know, in your mind, or it was something that you said, you know what, I got something to talk about, now I'm going to put it out there, or how you would say, chasing the check?
Yeah.
That moment?
You know what? It wasn't chasing a check, because you don't really make a lot of money with a first book, especially as an unknown author. And I didn't really know what it was about. All I knew is that my manager kept telling me that there was a book within me, and that was some untapped territory. Like when I first started radio, I was like, all right, I'll try it out. And when he hooked me up with my writer, Sabrina Lamb, and she made it so easy for me by just having a tape recorder and asking me the right questions and jogging my memory. During that process, I realized that this was the best therapy that money couldn't buy. And then I realized it was a lot of shit that was heavy on my heart that I needed to get out onto pages and make people be accountable for their stuff. Because in the book, I think the first years of my life, the first maybe 15 to 20, I was a punk. And everything I felt that was being done wrong to me, I just kept moving forward. I never said anything about it. And I'm at the point in my life, and probably have been for maybe the last 5 years, after maybe leaving Star and Buck Wild, where I said, I'm not going to be a punk anymore. Like, what makes their way of telling me I need to be doing things better than what I think my way is? They're just as inexperienced as me. My friends, my enemies, but we're all in the same place in life. So why let this group of sorority women make me think that I'm of less value because I'm not wearing those two colors? Why make these girls make me think I'm of less value because I can't stay out past midnight? And so it slowly became like oh, let me get at this bitch, let me get at this one, let me get at that one. And so when I had my little breakdown, it's because I guess it's a freeing experience now that I was able to get all that bullying stuff that happened to me out of the way. Mm-hmm. And now I will never, ever be anybody's victim, which is probably why I come at people first on the radio. Let me get them before they get me. And if it can be entertaining in the meanwhile, that's good too.
Hey, you're in radio now, you're growing. My question to you is, do you listen to radio at home?
Not at all.
Interesting.
Not at all.
You watch TV?
Yes.
Tell me some of the things that interest you as a radio media person.
Don't start. Soap operas. And girlfriends.
Yes.
Oh my God, we gotta get out of here.
I know.
Then the game comes on, not the football game, the game. Yeah, and then tonight is like I like the reality shows. Not all of them though,
Yeah.
but selected ones.
I love Reverend
Salt and
Run Show.
Pepper, Irv Gotti Show.
Oh,
Yeah, it starts tonight. All of that on VH1.
yes.
That's the type of stuff. And also I love, well, it's repeats now, Will and Grace.
Yes.
I love Will and Grace, and I love Family Guy. Stewie, that's his name.
Family Guy.
We were just saying, you know Stephen A. Smith?
Yeah.
Don't he look like Stewie? A little, with the hair.